What's up, guys? It's RWBY Universe. I have absolutely no clue if I'm going to be doing that particular thing. I'm going to be doing, you would know what it is if you look at a thumbnail of any of my videos. You will know exactly what I'm talking about. But just in case I'm not doing that now, I'm not going to say anything about it. So I'm just going to start it in the new episode of RWBY. This is going to be episode 11, and that means we're kind of nearing the end of this, and it does feel sort of finale-ish. We're nearing close to the end because all the things in the intro pretty much already happened at this point. So let's see how Blake is going to handle Adam, and hopefully we get a Yang punch in there. A good Yang punch. A very good Yang punch. Alright, up. And let's go. 3, 2, 1 now.
This is how the war begins.
All wings engaged. Interceptors 3 and 4. Take bogeys 2 o'clock.
Now, when it comes down to Genlock, I was on the fence, and now after gaining some information about a person that's going to be working on this series, I am now going to watch it regardless, no matter what. So, great.
The Union's making their play.
It's amazing how I knew one and now know another person who's working at Rooster Teeth. It's very surreal. Considering that, you know, most people I know have been just people watching Achievement Hunter stuff online on YouTube for when they were kids. So I don't really know what to expect from this other than, like, I don't know if the fight between Blake, Adam, and Yang is gonna end this episode. And also I need to see what crazy mech I'm gonna use a mech to take down one fighter pants is gonna be doing too. We'll see what happens. The one thing I do want to, what me and Josh are expecting to happen, at least for the ending, is that we do somehow make it to Atlas. Because I don't know if I'm not the type of guy to say that every end scene has to end off with some dramatic payoff. Why can't it just be a casual, hey, we strolled into Atlas and no one's expecting us and there's not anything else bad happening, but you know what's gonna happen. And I also just used a bunch of RWBY related clips from my class last week, because I'm planning on doing something and hopefully I get to do it. So I'm not gonna say it just in fear if I don't, so I don't have to get my hopes up. Speaking of using mech pants,
You're joking, right? You want to fight this thing?
apparently
We've fought giant monsters before.
this is way bigger than those.
Tiny old lady
Inside of a giant mech.
with one very big robot.
You little spider roaches thought you could creep your way into Atlas?
Well, let's see how
Well, we
your
almost
resolve
succeeded.
holds out
If it wasn't for a
against the
pothole.
might of the Elysian military.
Yes, my giant mech will show you just how powerful we are. Well, look at that. They just shot your missile out of the sky, bro. See,
So be it.
that's what happens when you put a missile to a sniper.
Die!
Yeah, give him assistance. All right. It's like I just summoned, hey, wall!
That was close.
Alright, we have at
We need to
least
figure out how to stop
half a
Port
minute.
Open and protect the airship until we do.
Then let's give her more targets to focus on.
You mean us, don't you?
Yes.
Look at that thing. It's not designed for small enemies.
No, it's not!
It's probably meant for giant grim that come in from deeper waters.
What do you think?
We can turn our size into an advantage. We just have to be smart.
And we are
Maria,
smart.
Can you keep the ship out of harm's way?
Well, they can take my driver's license, but I won't let them take this ship.
Very reassuring.
Yes, the beacon of optimism. Her, that's just it.
I can try to spot a weakness.
He's not the only one who can grab a bird's eye view.
Because I am a bird.
Not exactly.
I mean, you would think, you know, you're just trying to... You ever heard of double tap? You know, just in case that didn't work, do something else. Man, what a structural weakness. Glass. See, you really need to take after, the Geth. Just going raiding on her ass. Alright. Oh man, another mirror. Oh man. It's called distracting.
You said it was a beach season.
I can tell you this much, you deserve this, like, you really deserve this. If you get taken down somehow,
Surely you knew Atlas
Like-
was the father of hard life dust. Or do lesser kingdoms simply lack proper education?
just shoot Earth, alright. Again, just how much dollars are you wasting right now? Taking out a couple of kids.
Generating.
You know, in video games, the weak spot's usually on the back of the giant boss. RWBY, this isn't a game. I'm just trying to...
It actually would help. I mean, that's just like a design flaw that just a lot of people just happen to go with. Good on you, Crow.
Until the shield's down, we're gonna have to get up close and personal with this thing.
Yes, that's how that works. Yeah, I'm not being facetious. That's actually how that works.
It's easier said than done.
Waste and I are on it. Hold on.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The bigger they are, the easier it is to trip them when you trip them.
Ruby, move!
You know, I'm not a missile specialist, but I'm pretty sure missiles are pretty freaking fast. And she just summoned that thing like that. Alright. Pathetic. Atlas, the great and powerful, being completely and utterly stomped by a small group of not even 20-year-olds. Sure, there's Crow, and I guess you want to... No, it doesn't count. There's Oscar. You're... Just stay down. Just stay down.
Get off of me!
No.
What if I hadn't caught you? I knew you would.
I'm pretty sure at that height, hitting the water wouldn't be that bad. Granted, it would still kind of hurt. I guess the water doesn't seem freezing. Like, what's the problem? Maybe it is. I don't know the temperature over there.
Gotcha.
There you go.
What'd you find?
Conduit. Man,
Well, all right then.
I wonder, is this the weak point?
No!
Now, if this was a Grim Dragon or something like, you know, huge, yeah, maybe it would make sense. But no, this is pathetic.
Jump on.
And also, I'd like to point out, I'm happy that a lot of people were just with me on the whole, her using this is completely dumb stick. That rarely ever happens, so, hey, cool. Good on you, Sean. Okay, don't lose your way. I'm paying close attention to that relic, by the way.
What happens when you think you know better than those rightfully in charge?
Rightfully in charge, right?
We gotta do something!
What are you doing? We're gonna ram it. What are you doing? All right. Yeah. Okay. Again, I still think it's overkill, but hey. Did she catch it? She caught it. Wow. All right. Okay, I can say whatever I want about the thing, but that thing got some sick moves. And a hell of a throwing arm. Holy shit. Oh my god. And let's cut to the battle. Oh, okay. Again with the dynamic camera movements that I just love so much. That's some good shit.
Can you do anything besides run?
Shut up! It's not. Oh, do you have a problem with running? I know a good family knows how to utilize running really tactfully. Oh, okay, I don't like that. Alright. Don't do that again. Oh. You fool! You made her... you made some of her clothes fall off. In anime, you know you give them a power boost. Oh my god, this is so awesome. Her using her
I wouldn't have
her
to
mirage.
be doing this if you just behaved.
Jesus, man.
But you're selfish. You're a coward.
Are you sure you're not talking to yourself?
You're delusional.
Oh. Come on. A little bit faster, please.
People hurt me long before we met. All sorts of people in all sorts of ways. But no one hurt me quite like you.
Oh.
You didn't leave scars. You just left me alone.
Oh. Christ.
So, tell me, Blake, how does it feel to be alone?
Thank you.
I'm not alone.
You are alone. I have a Hulk. The closest thing to one. There we go.
You.
Yes. Her.
Yang. It's okay. Catch your breath for a second.
She's got this.
I could hold him off.
She's right, Blake. It's okay. We have unfinished business.
Tell me about it. Do we? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Stop making Adam look too cool. I don't want to like him. Jesus.
His semblance is like yours. He absorbs energy through his sword, stores it up, and then sends it back when he's ready.
Hey!
He gets to dish out damage without having to feel it.
Ah.
That's just cheap.
She's not wrong, though. And that's exactly the same thing I gave my main character. Okay, now I have to hate you. I was guessing that was probably your semblance. Man, that arm. Duh, not impressed.
Leave us alone. This is your last chance.
And she is literally just giving you a shot to leave. But you're not gonna take it because you are Adam. Shock me, Adam. Shock me.
Do you really believe that? Or are you just trying to scare me away so you won't have to die trying to protect her?
Oh.
She's not protecting me, Adam. And I'm not protecting her. We're protecting each other.
There you go. There you go. That's the real line we needed. Oh, Christ. All right. Well, all right then. What do I say about this? All right. Finish this. And let's talk about this. All right, the beginning portion was very informative on both ends. It's like, okay, on one end you have a small group of not even full-fledged hunters and huntresses taking on a big mech from the Atlas Corporation and nearly taking it down, shutting down its shields. And also, I keep forgetting Crow, but Crow's there too. And nearly taking it down. And then after like some leeway, she gets the upper hand and really shows the destructive capability. Again, does not automatically means this is the proper way to do things. No, but the fight in general was definitely something I enjoyed. Now, they want to leave in suspense. Leaving in suspense with the mech having some good reflexes for a giant thing. It's not every day, unless you're Dragon Ball. You don't have very big things doing very agile stuff. Not that I'm used to, and that's impressive that I just caught it and then threw it back with pinpoint accuracy. Really good. So the nice little suspense right there, really subverting my expectations in a proper way in that front. As for the Blake, Yang, and Adam dynamic, something I was expecting, and they're executing it pretty much exactly how I expected it to. And we got a full explanation on Adam's Semblance, which is to absorb his sword, absorb kinetic energy, and then releases it. If any of you have been reading my story, that's literally the thing I gave Judo, my main character, in his story. That's literally the exact same freaking thing. So now do I hate Adam? Not only do I hate Adam as the villain, which when I say hate Adam as a villain, that means he's doing his job properly, which means I like him as the villain. Just you know, for the people who don't understand that. But now I have to hate him internally because, like, god damn it. And plus he's using it in the exact same way that he does too. Oh, it's great. Awesome. Just what I love it. Just what I love to see. Anyway, after Yang went a little bit on the offensive back in the beginning of the volume on the volume when Blake said, "I'll protect you." That's not what you want to hear. It's more like need to protect each other. When he shows up, you don't protect me, I don't protect you. We equal footing do the same thing. It's like one or the other. We're both equals in this aspect. We both don't like this guy. He's pretty much not listening to any type of reason, no matter how much we're gonna try to talk down to him. So, and for Adam, he's taking this really, 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 really personally, and for proper reason as well, especially for what he said to Blake. Really, they were really echoing the end of Volume 3 there. It's like this is do with Neo in this volume as well. They're really bringing back all the things that I was hoping they would bring back at some point in Volume 3. So they even bring back up here in another light again. It's like this is really doing the callback in subtle yet proper ways that through proper story progression that you would see at this point. And man, Adam, wow. I hate how they're actually really making me like Adam. Like, previous episode, I was like, okay, if there's one character, if there's one bad guy at least, that I would like to, you know, kick the bucket, you know, because we have so many still bad guys around here. We still have Hazel, he's going to show up again. We have Watts, we don't even have Watts like real, like Tyrion's going to have an upgrade, Arya has an upgrade, he's going to have his thing again. And plus, then we have the main bad guy, Big Bad Salem, Cinder's still around. Now Neo's part of the party. The only villain, quote unquote, that actually kicked the bucket is Turtwig. And I miss Turtwig, actually. So if there was supposed to be another villain that was supposed to kick the bucket sooner or later, I thought it would be Adam, because his entire dynamic seems to be running its course. There was a comment along with a side comment agreeing with that comment that they wouldn't mind or prefer that he becomes like a mainstay, long-term, really hell-bent villain. I forget what the actual term word was, but a more prominent figure than he already is now. And I have no problem with that. Just for me, I kind of want to see what the other villains have to offer, especially Watts. He's just kind of been the information / just tech guy, not so much tech guy, you know, the guy to go to that seems to have just more knowledge on his side than actual brute force or any type of thing. So if they're going to deal with him some way, I would like to see what that's going to entail, like maybe next couple of volumes. So there's definitely that, along with any revelation that we're going to get with Hazel. And I just wonder how long it's going to take for Oz to come back. Just like right now, he's just dormant as hell. Definitely not the time to come out now, definitely. But just so many more things. Already showcasing that we still have tons more volumes to go through. So, neato. So, yeah. Happy Yang did something. It just throwing Bumblebee at him. Yeah, that's some introduction right there. And even though she's facing him, he definitely still felt, you know, trembling in fear, in some type of fear after what happens. PTSD can do that to you. Blake's there, and friendship is various things. You know, I could go the extra mile and say this is like ship confirmed, but I'm not the shipping guy. I like just friends, thank you. Unless it's like something as obvious as you know, John his sister's relationship. So at this point, friendship conquers all evil. Even if that evil has an SOS scar mark on his eye. And geez, man, that's okay. And the thing, as he pulls off his mask, and he says that, it's like, this hurts, but what you did to me, a trillion times worse. I don't like to be alone, and now you're alone. Now it's not, and I never really noticed the little scar there. It's like, yeah, I forgot that happened. She did get stabbed like that. And as a side thing, this is pretty much off the cuff for my next animation for Blake and Caden. I was guessing how fast she could like switch out herself and her clone like instantaneously in mid combat, and I'm happy that I just took that, because again, she probably did it a lot more times in the show, but since this is a while since we actually had her in a proper battle where she's doing stuff like this, yeah, I'm happy to be reminded of it in that way. And because I've had many different sequences, I'm storyboarding it right now, so I've had many different sequences where Caden's just going at it, and then she's just constantly using her semblance to her advantage and barely getting a nick off her. The main thing that I'm doing with the fight is that she can use the clone as a doppelganger, but it doesn't mean that she is completely negated from the damage. She might get like a scathe or something like that, because she will replace herself, but not instantaneously, where she is just omitted from all damage. And also, speaking of being omitted from all damage, Yang's little pop up. Yeah, his semblance is like mine, except stupid. It's like, that's really cheap. Yeah, tell me about it, man. That kind of sucks. It's like they knew. Yeah, or it's like they knew or something. So, yeah, in the end, really good episode. Can't wait until the next one. And since we're nearing the end, I can't believe I'm gonna have to wait until next October for whatever comes next. And hopefully, and who knows, if God is willing, and any other sort of cosmic force that is out there and hopefully likes me due to certain circumstance, I might actually be working at Rooster Teeth. But you know, hopes are up. Optimism, better yet, optimism is up. But pessimism is definitely still there. Anyway, this is RWBY Universe. If I am doing that thing, tell me what you think. Trust me, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if I am, tell me what you think. If not, okay, just wait until I actually do the thing and actually address it. So, this is RWBY Universe. See you next time.